Thinking Aloud. Conversations on the leading edge of knowledge and discovery with psychologist Jeffrey Mishlove.
You're well known in the United States for your work as a remote viewer, particularly with the military, but I gather as a result of this demonstration in Japan and numerous other television appearances in Japan, you're something of a superstar over there.
They want to call me a superstar. I call myself Joe. And the real irritation of it is it's hard to walk down the street in Japan without somebody coming out of their shop and wanting to converse with me or ask me things. It's really nice. The Japanese people are truly good people. They try not to notice you, but you can tell when they do, because their hands will come up to their mouth like this. They're trying to hide the fact that they're smiling. And on a crowded subway, you've seen subways, the way they have these subway packers.
Yeah.
People jamming. Well, in actuality, that's true. And in the rush hour in the morning, if you have your hands up, that's where they will remain for the entire trip.
There's no room
hands
to
down,
that's
exactly where they will remain. We were jammed into a subway like that when one of the women in front of me, her eyes lit up, and I know that she had just recognized me. And so she put her hand up and said something to the woman next to her, and she said something to the woman next to her, and suddenly there was this a meter of space around my wife and I have no idea where that space came from.
I mean, out of respect for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let me ask you this, because I'm under the impression that Japan has a unique culture in the sense that they are very much into engineering, technology, high tech, and at the same time they've kept their most ancient traditions alive, so that they are maybe uniquely capable of appreciating parapsychology in a way that Americans don't quite do. Would you say that something about that?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. In Japan, if you make a claim that you can describe something on the other side of the world, even though it's identified in a double-wrapped opaque envelope, they'll allow you the chance to demonstrate it. They will always say, well, in their minds, I'm sure they're saying, maybe he can. I don't know. Let's give him the opportunity. Then if you can demonstrate it, then they will accept you as someone who makes that claim. If a second person walks into the room and says, I can do that too, well, they're waiting for that demonstration too. I think it's in their history. There's mythologies in the Orient that go back thousands of years. And they're mythologies of people who flew and people who jumped from treetop to treetop, or people that broke swords with their hands. And those are real to them. Even though they don't occur now, it doesn't matter. It's part of their oral history.